Alrighty. So we are here. We are looking for longs today. Um, Want to see this London high and Monday high get taken out on ES. We've already taken out the Monday high, but we still do have this London high that we can aim for here. Ideally, we wouldn't take out this 8 a.m. high first, but it sort of looks like that's what we're gonna do. Um, Ideally, I'd see us come down here, take out this 8 a.m. low, and then check higher. So we took out that 8 a.m. high. It's not the end of the world, but obviously it's not ideal. Also, we need to continuously monitor like Truth Social, anywhere that Trump's going to be posting, just because today is supposed to be the deadline for this whole Iran thing. Basically, Trump said that we're going to blow up bridges and infrastructure if they don't meet this deadline by today. So could see the markets chop around because of that uncertainty, but we'll see if we can't get any moves coming out of here today. No high impact news is like scheduled for today, so it's just that war news that we have to look out for. Excuse me. Got some SMTs coming in. Scratch that, never mind. Kind of just sitting on our hands until we see some sell side get swept out. Nasdaq is looking like it's going to be the stronger index just because we're staying a little bit higher. On ES, we're obviously dipping a little bit lower. So hopefully we will see this 8 a.m. low get taken out. This Asia low isn't too important, just because we've already taken it out. But I mean, so we're testing this bearish gap here. We also have this SMT here. So I'm not gonna lie, if we close like how we are right now, I would consider this to be starting our setup. The sweep of all this liquidity here. And we don't see a sweep here, but we have an SMT. And then this will be our break of structure. If we close above it. Okay, so I feel like we need to definitely take out some more sell side before we trade higher. Just because we left these equal highs right here. I don't know. We could very well just come up and take out these highs and trade through this gap. But I almost feel like we got to re-sweep this low. But we'll observe price, see what it gives us. Looks like we're going to get a bullish gap here. Yeah, so that would be our break of structure. We just wicked into that gap. We could look to enter here on a favorable close if we get it. If we close bullish. So definitely not a favorable close there. Does look like we're on our way to resweep this low here. We might just barely violate this gap here. It's kind of all over the place. So this bearish gap got formed here. There's also a bearish gap that's very similar right here. So if we can trade back up through here and close above this gap, I would consider that a confirmation there. So we did just resweep that low. Okay, so we just took out that SMT. Just took out that low that we were making that SMT off of. So we got a liquidity sweep, but we also got another SMT that just formed here. We got a sweep of this low. We got a sweep of this low. And we got a sweep of this low. Longs are still looking good. The ideal entry will be a close above this this bearish gap. Good thing is there's no fair value gaps really forming on the way down here. So it's showing that this is probably just manipulation. I think we got to see another break of structure before we can enter. Just because here was our break of structure, and then we violated this fair value gap, so that broke structure back to the downside. So we got to break it to the upside. I mean, if we could close this bearish, it wouldn't be. I mean, let's say that is kind of bad. As long as we don't trade much lower than this, then we should be good. But yeah, if we break structure on this, I would say we can definitely enter on the violation of this bearish gap. I'm thinking that's going to be our best entry. And we very well might have to wait until we take out this 8 a.m. low to trade higher. But I can definitely see like these highs right here. These need taken out. These highs right here need taken out. These highs. Yeah, that's our big SMT right there. It's not a good thing that we keep violating these bullish SMTs. Sort of telling me that we're not ready to go long. But it is another liquidity sweep. We still really aren't forming many fair value gaps. I think we formed a total of 3 of them since we started. AS has only formed 1. It's a good sweep of that level. We are kind of ignoring all of these sell side levels that we've swept out. Just formed another fair value gap, it looks like. Let's go. We formed that right before this macro starts. Right now we got a little SMT going on with this. So I mean, if we rip through here, that'll be our break of structure. We can retest this. Has Trump posted anything? Does not look like it. So he swept out that liquidity. Are we gonna come down and grab that 8 a.m. low? Okay, so this is a break of structure, but it's not too big of a break of structure. 176. Where do we close at? Yeah, we closed less than 2 points above that high. And probably like a point above the... Yeah, half a point above the gap. And we just failed it as a inverse. So, would it not consider that to be a break of structure? Unless we get a favorable close like that. We're gonna buy that shit. $162. $52.50. Their stop loss is cooked. Oh my. Ah. Yeah, this really pisses me off. But I feel like, I mean, I didn't. Like, my strategy was there. Liquidity sweep, break of structure, even though this doesn't look like a crazy break of structure, and I said that I didn't want to consider this a break of structure. If you go to ES, this is that same candle. This is definitely a break of structure, right? And then on the next candle, we wick all the way through this gap. We wick all the way through this gap and then give a favorable close, so we enter. And then we just dropped right through here. Like, this is kind of crazy. Alrighty, well, that's probably going to be it for the week. Don't know if I'll be trading tomorrow. This isn't even for the rate. Yeah, I mean, we could trade tomorrow. News doesn't come out until 2, but it's just... Oh, that's so frustrating. Alright, I'm getting off here.